here back with another video. You know I have to have my green juice close just to let you guys know what it is. It's cucumbers, pineapples, and ginger because I wanted to keep it simple. I didn't want to, you know, be in the kitchen all day. But on another note, because you guys know I love Aldi, before I get into what today's video is about, I got this cute little knit blanket from Aldi and it was only $30. Let me tell you guys, these things run like $80 to $100 at freaking Target. So it's ridiculous, and it was on my list for a very long time to get. So for me to see that in Aldi, like my favorite grocery store, like it's crazy. Yeah, I had to get it. So I had to share with you guys because I know that I'm not the only Aldi lover out there. Like the reasonable prices is insane. Just to get into the video, so today's video is about you guys struggling to stay on your juice fast, and I think I have the solution. So let me just share, because my daughter put me on. That's the crazy part, my daughter put me on. So we went to the grocery store yesterday because you guys know I live in a grocery store. I have to be in there every single day. So went in the grocery store, got our stuff for the day, and on our way back home, she said she wanted a snack. And I'm just like, yeah, I'll give you a snack because, you know, I'm about to prepare dinner anyway for you. So by the time you eat your snack, you're definitely going to be hungry again. But at that point, you know, dinner will be made. So I decided to just give her a pomegranate. I cut it up into like 4 little pieces. I don't give her the ones in the little cups. The reason why I gave her the fruit, because she loves picking it apart and taking it out, eating it, and extracting the juice from them. And so it works well for her that way versus actually buying the ones that are already in a cup for you to just toss in your mouth, whatever. So I gave her that and she ate it so freaking fast. Like I was not expecting that. Like she tore it up. So she came to me prior to dinner being finished and she said, "Mommy, I want another snack." And I'm just like, "No, I just gave you a pomegranate. Like, what's the problem?" And she's like, "No, it was only juice. That's not food. That's not a snack." And I'm just thinking like, you know what? She's onto something because it is only juice. The way we eat it, we chew it up and we spit out the rest. So it's kind of like how you eat sunflower seeds. You crack it open with your mouth and you take the seed out and you spit out the rest. That's how we do pomegranates. Now, I don't know if that's the correct way to eat them or if you should be swallowing the seed, but we don't swallow the seed. We extract the juice from them and then we spit out the rest. That is a great solution for you guys who are struggling on a juice fast. Get you some pomegranates because the guilt is so real, because it's like, why can't I stick with this? So if you have weak moments, I feel like the pomegranate, just extracting the juice from it with your mouth versus a juicer will help you a lot. You're still getting the same results, but the only difference is instead of using the juicer to extract the juice, you're using your mouth and you're spitting out the rest. And so if you usually eat the seed, in this particular situation, you will not be eating the seed. You will be extracting the juice with your mouth and then you will be spitting out the rest. This creates this illusion that you're actually eating something. It's something I wouldn't do, but it's definitely an option for people who are struggling. Like, get you a few pomegranates. So whenever you feel like you're like falling short, get the pomegranates, chew on them, extract the juice, spit it out, and make sure you get the actual fruit and not the ones that are already in the cup. Because when you get the fruit, you get to pull it apart and you get to, like, you know, find the seeds, chew the seeds. It just creates this idea that you're eating dinner. I feel like that would be a game changer for a lot of you guys, and you don't have to worry about feeling guilty because basically you're still taking in only juice. You're not taking in any solids, because when you do cheat and you eat something solid like cantaloupe or honeydew or anything like that, you feel that guilt because you just ate something that was solid. But when you eat pomegranates, you don't have that feeling because you basically extracted the juice from it. That's all you took in was the juice. So it's no different than juicing pomegranates versus like extracting the juice with your mouth. So you guys, you can't tell me that's not a game changer for you guys who are struggling. It's a game changer, let me tell you. And you can only do this with pomegranate. It's no other fruit that you could do it with. So if you don't like pomegranates, I am so sorry. You're gonna have to be a little bit more creative and basically load up your daily schedule with everything that you could possibly get done within 24 hours or even more, and try to get it all done because you want to stay busy. A lot of people ask, like, how do you stay so strong? How do you stay committed? Let me tell you my circumstances because I want to like give you guys clarity on why it's so easy for me. For one, I live in a city where I have no family. So there's no temptation, no invites over to the family house for cookouts, no 4th of July, no none of that. I have the option on whether I want to go and visit or not, or if it's the best thing for me. I have a little bit more control over it because they live like 5 hours away. And so I have a little bit more flexibility there with not having any family around. So that cuts out the temptation there. For 2, it's just me and my daughter. So I have control over her diet. So I cook certain things for her. And being that she's eating high raw, it's no temptation there. You know what I mean? Because basically whatever she eat, I can juice. Like, you know, watermelon, pomegranates, you name it, whatever she's eating, I can juice as well. And it's only a little bit of food like mashed potatoes, or she may want a small thing of macaroni, but I kind of pair that with a lot of raw foods. And those little things I don't really personally crave, and I don't really care for like that. So I can prepare those things for her. And also I don't taste test the food. I let her taste it and let me know if she likes it. And so it's really like easier for me as far as in my house, and also as far as my family goes. Now, when it comes to friends, I have more control too, because the people who I am closest to don't live in my city. Okay, so they live in other cities, so it's easier too from that front, because I actually didn't have to see them at all during this entire juice fast. And the people who were, you know, in my circle that live here, I no longer, you know, have a relationship with them, because, you know, when you're on this juice fast, it's a lot of judgment from people, and you just don't want that energy in your life. So sometimes you have to just, like, you know what I mean? I talked about this in my last video. Like, you just have to let some people go. And it worked out for the best for me, because I don't have to worry about, you know, being judged. I don't have to worry about people telling me what I should and shouldn't be doing. Like, it's just, you know, it works for me. I love it. But yeah, I feel like this is a game changer for you guys, because I know that it's hard. Let me tell you, I failed so many freaking times trying to start this juice fast, and had I known this prior, I probably would have used the pomegranate method, to be honest. But I really didn't think about that until now. When my daughter brought it up, I'm just like, wow, like, I can't believe you came up with this. Like, that's like amazing, because all you're doing is extracting the juice with your mouth versus a juicer. Like, isn't that great? So yeah, I just wanted to drop this gem to help you guys out a lot, because I know the struggle. I know it can be extremely difficult to stay on your juice fast, on this journey, especially when you're surrounded by temptation. Luckily, I have so much control over my life, who's in it, who I see on a daily basis, when I see them, what time I see them. I have so much control, because everybody is so far away from me that in order for us to see each other, we have to plan it. Also, I have a no restaurant rule. Let me tell you, I don't care. I'm not sitting in nobody's restaurant and ordering like water just to hang out with friends or family. I don't play those type of games, because temptation is real, and you're looking at everybody's plate and you're over here with a glass of water. Like, you're setting yourself up for failure. Don't do that. Stay away from restaurants, stay away from food in general. Don't go to events where there's going to be food. I don't play those type of games. I can't even remember if I even went to an event that had food, or any place that had food. Like, I haven't seen food outside of my home in forever. I don't allow myself to be in those type of environments. So that's just my preference for my own control, and that's how I'm able to get through it. I know a lot of you guys have family, you have a husband, you have, you know, so I have more control in my home than most people do, because you have grown children who are used to eating a certain type of food. They're kind of stuck in their ways. With me, I have more control over my daughter's diet, but you guys, you may not have that control in your home. And with that, I would say get into other things like reading, jogging, like anything that will keep your mind off of food. Also, let other people taste your food, like when you're cooking, or cook food for your family that you do not like. I cook food that I don't care for, like macaroni, mashed potatoes, grilled cheese sandwiches, you know, if I do that for her. But other than that, everything else on her plate is raw. And when I give her little mashed potatoes, macaroni, and grilled cheese, it's always like a very small portion of it, not the whole sandwich. I may give her a half of it and the rest is fruit, or I may give her a small thing of mashed potatoes, and then, you know, or yogurt, like just different things that I try to give her to help her on this journey. But those are things that I don't love. Like, I don't care for those things, which is why I choose those things. Now, it's some things that I like and she likes, but I don't make those, because I just know that I am going to want to eat it, and I'm not going to do that to myself. So make sure you understand what your weaknesses are and try to avoid them at all costs. Like, don't try to be this superwoman, think that you have this all powerful self-control, because I don't. I don't even have it, and I still set boundaries while I'm on this juice fast. So before you even start, or if you haven't started yet and you're about to start like tomorrow or today, create boundaries. It will change things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you're new. And I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.